Hey guys, I'm doing a review today of Metallica's newest album, Death Magnetic. This album's been out since 2008, and it's been a while since they put out a new album. So, yeah, come on Metallica, put out a new fucking album, huh? But like I've said in a video I done for Megadeth 13, I said in the video that like all the new metal nowadays, all like the new albums by Metallica, Megadeth, Ozzy Osbourne, Motorhead, and shit like that are all pretty good. There's nothing wrong with them. They might be changing they might change their sound a little bit. So fucking much. You gotta change after 13 years, right? So yeah, I'm doing a review of this album today. So I'm just gonna run through the songs and shit, and I'm gonna show you the booklet and pretty much basic shit I always was doing on these stupid old videos that I make. So here's the booklet. So yeah, this album is definitely one of my favorite albums by Metallica, if not my favorite. And Justice for All and maybe Load is above this album, but that's pretty much it. But I just like Load because it's a cool ass album to me. I'm probably gonna get shit for that, but whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much the album right there, and that's the book. That's picture of the band and the book right there. So I'm gonna just give you a little rundown of the songs and give you my opinion on them. I'm not gonna be saying too much about the songs, so because I don't want to be just 20 minutes. Oh, and that's what the CD looks like right there. So I'm gonna talk about the 10 songs on this album and just give you a little description of each one. Oh, and this is Metallica's first album released on Warner Brothers Records. They left Elektra, yeah, afterwards. They left them and was like, fuck you. The last album was Saint Anger. So, that was Just Your Life. That's the opening track on this album. This song is about death, pretty much. Like, dying and shit. This is what this whole album's about. The album name, I forgot to mention, the album name is pretty much based around rock performers just dying from heroin addiction, just like living the life, and then they can't take it anymore, pretty much. And the name that kind of came, got the idea from the lead singer of Alice in Chains. Kirk Hammett had a poster of him in the rehearsal space for the album, and they remind him of how how a lot of rock stars, heroin addiction, drugs, and alcohol and shit's killing them all. So they made this album about that. So that was Just Your Life. Yeah, it's pretty much about death. Same thing with the next song, End of the Line. Uh, those two songs are pretty much in the same category for me. They're pretty much great songs to listen to, like this whole album. Then it's Broken, Beaten, and Scared. My opinion on Broken, Beaten, and Scared is, I used to think it was I thought it was the instrumental for this album uh, when I first heard of the album. But no, it's actually, I pretty much figured out like 10 seconds afterwards that it wasn't the instrumental. So yeah, that song is pretty good. I thought it would be kind of a weird song, like it wouldn't be that good, but it actually is really good. And the single for that was released in 2009. The Day That Never Comes, that obviously there was a music video made for that song, and that was the first Metallica song I ever heard, because I started listening to Metallica back in 2010, uh, late 2010. So yeah, that was the first song I heard by him, and I always used to think in the beginning like the opening was kind of weird. Like I thought it was kind of rap or some shit. It's like the sound of it, and I heard it on DJ Hero too. My brother has DJ Hero and like the Kanye West Metallica like mix up shit. I always made me think that that song was kind of like rap or techno and was really fucking shitty. But I figured out afterwards it's not. It's a fucking good song. And then moving on to All Nightmare Long. That's about zombie apocalypse, obviously, and that's what the videos show. That's what's shown in the video. And that song is probably my I can't. It's not my least favorite song in this album. It's just that I can't listen to it a lot. And what I'm starting to do nowadays, I'm putting all the music videos of the album in the description, so you can just go watch the music videos. So yeah, I'm gonna have the music videos put in, and so like with 13, I put 13 up. I just want to say they're releasing more and more videos for that album. So like they had Whose Life Is It Anyways video up there about a month ago. So if there's new videos being released and they're not in the descriptions of my videos, I'll probably just go back and update that. So I just wanted to say that before we move on. Cyanide. This song is this song I gotta say is probably my favorite song on the album. Next to Judas Kiss, The Unforgiven 3, and Broken Beaten Scared. So yeah, I don't have much to say about Cyanide, so I'm just gonna move on to The Unforgiven 3. Now obviously there's Unforgiven 1, which was on the Black Album, and Unforgiven 2, which was on Reload, right? So those two other songs pretty much had the same basis. They went along, they had good lyrics and shit. And this song is probably my favorite out of the three. It's definitely the most emotional song on this album. Uh, the lyrics in this song have been probably my favorite part of the song. And I don't know, the opening of it with the piano, and all the orchestration, it's really something Metallica uh, is used to, like putting softer music in the beginning of your songs, like Fight Fire with Fire, Battery, and shit. It's just what they do. It pretty much makes a build up. It's like, hey, listen to this soft ass music, and then wait for the big fucking explosion of noise to come out and kill your ass. So yeah, but this song is definitely more slow, and it probably is one of my favorite songs on the album. And then moving on to Judas Kiss. Uh, I I always think it's obviously got some reference there to Judas, the guy who betrayed Jesus and shit. But I'm an atheist, so. But no, the the whole song, uh, the whole song has really good meaning to it. Like I said, the lyrics in this one song are probably, and it's like the lyrics in every single Metallica song ever made, even like songs just Metallica, like maybe Hit the Lights and shit, just about them rocking out. They got way more meaning than what's out today. Like LMFAO, they got no meaning to their lyrics. They got meaning like, let's go party, let's go drink and shit, which is all the people in my school do, and they listen to that shit. There's no meaning to it. And it's like One Direction singing about, ooh, it's so beautiful. I was like, what's the fucking point of that? So, like with these songs by Metallica and stuff, they have definite meaning to them. There's no other meaning. You look at that song and but then there's songs that you gotta dig down deep and like find a meaning, which is really good. And then moving on to Suicide and Redemption, the longest song on this album, and one of Metallica's longest songs. Uh, yes, this is an instrumental, and Metallica's had instrumentals on Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All. Uh, and they have one on this. That's it. They had 4 albums with instrumentals, and every single instrumental by Metallica has its own greatness. Like Call of Cthulhu, my god, that friggin' instrumental is probably my favorite song off any album. It's just good. And then obviously Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth, the bass solo, probably Cliff Burton's finest work, and to bad shit, and Orion and To Live Is to Die. It's like they're all good instrumentals. Metallica's really good at making instrumentals, it seems. Now moving on to My Apocalypse. That song is my friend Glenn. That's his favorite song on this album, and it's also included on Jesse James is a Dead Man on Spike TV. That's the opening song. That's the only reason I watched the show. I watched the opening of the show, and then I come back 30 minutes later and I watch the ending just to see the song, because I find it funny when I hear metal on TV. It's like, whoa, bully. But My Apocalypse, yeah, I find My Apocalypse and Cyanide are almost the exact same for me, but both those songs are great. So this is pretty much the only opinion I have to give out on this album, and yeah, uh, this is my second review today, so I'm not gonna have another review for a week because I'm obviously lazy. Pardon me. So yeah, and there's a subscribe to my channel, and make sure to look at who I'm subscribed to and who is subscribed to me, and make sure to pop over their channels, give them a few views, help them out. So thanks guys, and I'll see you again soon.